Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new day. For those of you that are new, my name is Corinna and thank you all so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. So I am officially cutting grass. Yeah, the neighbor was able to get the deck to engage, just things that get rusted up over the winter and just get stuck. So I cut the front yard already, and now I'm going to take a walk in the backyard, pick up tree branches and sticks and things, and then I'm going to cut the backyard. So it's early enough in the day, I think I can get the backyard done as well. So what a good feeling it is to cut grass. Those little things in life, right? The grass was looking horrible, I just wanted to get it cut. I still do have to get the trimmer out and get that going because I have some trimming to do. But right now my priority was getting the grass cut. So it is Sunday. It is a very cool Sunday afternoon. I think the real feel is like 48, and when I'm riding on the lawnmower I can feel it. So sun comes and goes, but yeah, we got the lawnmower working. Right now what we invested in it is the battery, the new battery, and that was like $63. Some gas to get it going. And as soon as I get all the, sorry about the noise, one, there's a jet flying by, and the neighbor across the street is rototilling his grass up. I think he's going to extend the garden over there. And speaking of gardens, after I get done, or maybe I'll just talk about it right now before I even cut grass, so you can see how long and crazy our grass is right now. But yeah, I do want to try for the first time a garden. It's not going to be a big one, it's going to be raised beds. I've been just kind of watching a lot of videos, writing materials down. I'm going to go price some wood at Menards tomorrow, which is like a Home Depot. You know, when we first moved here years ago, we did buy a couple of tomato plants and we put them in some flower pots, and they grew really well in the shade over there, and the tomatoes were delicious. And I used to plant annual flowers all over the yard, the front yard, and we started fishing again and doing our things, and we just never did it again. So it's been a good 10 years probably since we did that. So yeah, I'm not going to go all in and do a huge garden because I don't know what I'm doing. But I have been watching a lot of videos. I think I got it down. So I'm going to start small. And some of those seeds that I picked up last year, I'm going to get in the ground. It's still cool here, but as of Friday, it's supposed to get in the 70s and hopefully stay in the 70s. So, but yeah, at least get some seeds in. I want to buy some annual flowers. Yeah, it all takes a lot of money, and I'm just going to do what I can right now. So, but let me show you the backyard as to where most of the sun lays to put the raised beds for the garden. So let me show you that. Okay, so you're looking at our yard, our backyard, and as you can see over there to the left, there's some pretty big trees that are shading the left side of the yard as you're looking at it, and the sun lays to the right. And later in the afternoon, the left side of this yard gets really shaded over before the right side. So my thoughts, well, let me show you something first. Before we bought this house, I did meet with the previous owner. Yeah, that thing is falling over. I'm gonna take that one out, that bird feeder stand. Less things to mow around. But I want to show you an area. The previous owner, when I walked through the yard with her, she had a garden here. And she didn't garden in the last year or two before she sold the house to us. And this may work for the raised beds too, where she had her garden. because those trees are not covering this area. This area here where all the dandelions are. So you put a water spigot out here. So you can see there's a water thing here. And I got to open it up, see if it works. But this whole area right here, almost to the end of our line over there, this rectangular area is where she had her garden. And I'm thinking that'd be a great place. This would be, the sun is clearly coming through this area right here. And I'm thinking the beds would go good right here. And I would lay them this way, the long way here. And I'm thinking about doing 8x4. I just been watching a lot of videos. I think I can do it. I'm pretty sure I can do it. What could go wrong, right? But like I said, I don't want to start big because I have no idea what I'm doing, and I want to make sure it's going to work. So this week, hopefully, I can go get some wood to fill. I do have some cardboard. I do have grass clippings, but I want to be careful about the grass clippings because we do have weed grass and just all kinds of crazy grass going on. So I'm not sure if I should use our clippings. However, this pine tree that's very big was very small when we moved here. And one year I decided to put the grass clippings underneath that tree, and it just sprouted. And I know the clippings keep the moisture in, but yeah, that tree just sprouted, and it stays good all year round. I never see dead spots on it, like brown spots or anything. So maybe our grass clippings are okay to use to fill up the bed, so that I don't have to put all soil in the raised beds. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of videos lately on raised bed gardening. I want to do one for sure of veggies like tomatoes. I don't even remember what I picked and or what seeds I bought, but I know there's tomatoes in there. Might be cucumbers, I don't know. I gotta take a look at them, but definitely get one started, maybe two, and I want to do a raised bed for flowers as well. So, and I know I'm gonna have to like put something around them to keep the deer and the critters from eating them. So I'm gonna start small because I have small money right now. so yeah. But I do want to do something this year, a little something, and then if it works throughout next winter, we can buy a little wood at a time, or just save up some money a little at a time, so next spring we can do this again and add more, because I definitely want to grow our own food, veggies. You know, we eat lettuce, tomato, cucumbers, broccoli, yeah, and I do want to grow some pumpkins for the fall. So here in Wisconsin, I'm not sure when I should start planting those seeds for the pumpkins. Let me know if you know. If you can help me out with any of the gardening, give me tips, I would appreciate it. You can see over there, can't see too much, but the neighbor 2 houses down over there, right there, has 2 raised beds over there. So maybe I'll hit him up for some tips. But I'm doing something this year. I have to. Yes. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to garden. We have this whole big lot of yard, and we're not taking advantage of it to grow some food. And I want to grow some potatoes. So I've heard you can grow potatoes from potatoes itself, drop some comments, let me know. Yeah, help me out with this, guys. But you can see here in Wisconsin, trees are starting to bloom. These are all bloomed. Yeah, that's how cold it's been still late in the season here. This one hasn't even bloomed. You can see that it's starting to bloom. Got a lot of buds coming out now. And actually, these trees here in here, this cage here was here when we moved in. And she put it here to put all her like yard waste. And that's another thing, compost piles. I got to learn about that too, to use compost. But anyway, these two trees here grew from all the grass clippings, I believe, that were thrown in here. So yeah, I got to clean up this whole area, because when this tree blooms, it totally covers this whole area right here. Man, I'm pretty excited but nervous at the same time. But I shouldn't be nervous because I don't know what could go wrong. I say that now, but wait. But you can see all these evergreens. They're blooming with pine cones. I like it when they're like this. All right, so, and this is the neighbor's yard that helps us out with our lawnmower. This little area right here is where he had a garden previously a couple years ago, and then he didn't garden for 1 or 2 years. But I asked, and he's gonna go garden again this year. And then over there he has chickens. So, all right, I'm gonna head back to the house so I can get this backyard picked up and mowed. All right, so yeah, just wanted to talk a little gardening. Hey everyone, so I am done cutting grass. Got the front and the back cut, so it feels good to have the grass cut at least, but I still do have to trim. But anyway, I am back in the house. Time to get supper started, and tonight we're going to be making hot wings and honey barbecue wings for me. I don't do hot wings. So yeah, I got a pack of wingettes and drumettes, all in the same pack. So that's what we're using. And to cover the sauce, Glenn's going to be using this Frank's Red Hot Wings buffalo sauce. And I'll be using Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue sauce. And then we were originally going to make French fries with it. Glenn's really not in the mood for French fries. He thought maybe just some white rice, which he would put picante sauce on his white rice, and I'll use soy sauce. So that works out fine for me. No big deal. So I did wash these down earlier, and I did set them out to dry. So for the most part, they're dry. So what we're going to do now is just season them. I've got the oven preheating to 350. And actually, this is the very first time I've ever made hot wings or barbecue wings. Never made them in the house. So just throwing seasoned salt, onion powder, and black pepper. And I'm going to toss it with some olive oil. And then we're just going to mix it up. Yeah, it got really cold outside. Of course, I came in the house and I was chilled to the bone again. And right now I'm in the kitchen and I'm warm. So, go figure. But we're expecting 50s for the next couple days. I think Thursday is the last day we're supposed to get 50s. and then it hits 70s. Oh, actually no, 60, a couple like 69, 68, and then 70s. I think that's what it is. So we are going to try to get Glenn out this week sometime. It's time. Summer will be over and he'll still be in the house. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put these. I got this cookie sheet. It's got a cooling rack on top. It's just a cheap Dollar Tree one. It doesn't really sit high off the bottom here, but that's what I'm going to use because that's what I have. Yeah, I think I should get a better one. But anyway, under the cookie sheet, I got it lined with tin foil. I think lately I've been lining everything with tin foil just to catch the drippings, to make it there goes that pepper again, just to make it easier to clean. When I made that lasagna and I put that cookie sheet underneath, and it spilled all over the cookie sheet, and I did not actually line that, so the cookie sheet was rather a mess. But it really wasn't that hard to clean it up. I just ran hot water down it and cleaned up pretty good. Pretty easy, actually. So another weekend over. Hope you all had a good weekend. Obviously we didn't do nothing. But some outside work. Okay, I got all the wings and whatever on here. It's still preheating, so I'm going to wait for the oven to preheat, and then I'm going to throw them in for about 20 minutes, then flip them and cook them for about 10 minutes the other side, and then I'll take them out, put them in the sauce, and then throw them in for another 10-15 minutes or so. Alright everyone, so here is our supper for this Sunday night. Hot wings, barbecue wings, broccoli, white rice. I made Glenn some hot pudding, chocolate, and I made myself some cold vanilla pudding. Vanilla is my favorite. I don't like the hot stuff because you get that skim off the top. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch it. I appreciate all of your support. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.